Hey guys, it is Carl Brown for GL365 Academy. You have a great one from the Beatles today. I can't believe I hadn't even done this one yet. Somebody brought it to my attention and I was like, you got it crazy. I have done this song. I've done like 50 Beatles tracks. Guess I didn't. So here we go. We're going to knock it out. So we're learning how to play 8 days a week. It's going to be a fun one. It's got just classic, great chords, great melody, great everything. So before I get into it, please subscribe to the channel, of course, if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you'll know when I release a new video. And very important to me to continue to do what I do here on YouTube, check out my Guitar Academy. You'll see the link in the description below. I even offer a 7-day free trial right now if you do it through the link in the description. And it's just that my Guitar Academy contains all of my systematic guitar courses, covering everything from like complete beginner courses to more advanced courses on technique and improvisation and ear training and theory, many different styles that I cover. So please, I got a great community going over there, so hopefully you'll go check it out as well too. So let's jump into the track. We are in standard tuning here, and we got this cool little intro that there's like some overdubs. There's kind of guitars going crazy there, but the main thing that you hear is this. Now, I know this isn't all on acoustic guitar, too. I just think it sounds great. It's just like a solo kind of singer-songwriter song, too. So that's how I'm kind of doing it. So you can kind of approximate what's going on there by playing here the 12th fret here on the D string, 11th on the G, 10th on the B, and then the open high E. Always let that ring out over these chords. So I'm strumming it a couple times, and then I strum it the third time, and I hammer on that 12th fret on the B string, and then go back to the 10th fret. If you want to just strum them all so you don't like doing a hammer on there, that's fine. Then take the exact same thing up at the 12th fret. And then hopefully you have a cutaway acoustic like I have here, and do the same thing at the 15th fret. And then take it back to the 10th fret. So that's the only bummer doing it on acoustic. Alright, and then we jump into the verse. Looks like this. Alright, so there's some guitar kind of overdubs going. But I'm kind of lightening up that rhythm a little bit. You can do a little bit. Kind of getting them in there, but I'm really trying to make it a bigger sound. Just there is an acoustic in doing that as well on the track, so we're kind of following that. So that starts with a D major chord. Then it goes to an E7 chord. So it's always an E7 when you're doing it in the verse. Okay, so instead of an E major, so a good way of doing this E7 here is to play an E major chord and then add the 3rd fret there on the B string. I prefer that over this, the one with the open D. I think this one sounds better, at least for this track. So we have this. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Then we're going to take it to a G major chord and follow it up with a D major chord. Now, if you don't know your basic open position chords, this is probably not the best place to learn them. Go to GuitarLessons365.com, click on free lessons, click on the beginner category, and you'll see all of these chords that I'm showing you right there, kind of detailed tutorials how to play a D major and A major and all that stuff. So a lot easier than trying to figure out where my fingers are going. So we have, but I think most people will know these chords already. That's why I'm not kind of taking them out note for note. So we have D to E7 to a G. And then repeat. right, so it's just that chord progression played twice. All right, and then we have the chorus. I guess this is the chorus. It looks like this. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. All right, so that's a B minor. You might not know that one. It's kind of the only one we have here that's not an open chord here. So that's just a bar at the 2nd fret there across 5 strings. Then add the 3rd fret there on the B, 4th fret on the G, and 4th fret there on the D. So 5-string chord. So that's the first chord. So B minor to a G major again. And then back to that B minor. And then take it to an E major. So that sounds like hold me, love me, hold me, love me. And then we're back to the same chords. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. So that's the same chords that were in the verse there. All right, and then it goes through the verse again, same 4-chord progression for the verse. Love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl. Love you all the time. Love. And back to the same chorus. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, girl. 8 days a week. All right, then we get to the bridge. So this is the only other kind of chord progression in there, really. And it sounds like this. 8 days a week, I love you. 8 days a week, it's not enough to show I care. It's a little high there. So one of the harmony parts, the one I was singing was. All right, so it goes to the A major chord. And then it goes to that B minor and you hold it. Then we go to the E major. 8 days a week. And then this is a little bit different progression. We're going to go from the G to an A7 chord. So an A7 is just like an A major. Just pick up the note that's on the G string to make it an open G. So the best way to kind of play that and not be as crowded as the A is just to play the open A, 2nd fret there on the G, 2nd fret there on the D, open G, 2nd fret on the B, open high E. So all together. 8 days a week, I love you. 8 days a week, it's not enough to show I care. All right, so from there we go back to the verse, chorus, and the bridge and verse again. So the whole same verse, chorus, bridge, verse, and again, and then goes back to the chorus. And we're in the last chorus here. The last chorus is a little bit different. You'll see at the end that it'll go. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. So it has that kind of thing that we did the intro. So it's just the same chorus as before. It's just extended at the end of it. When we go to that last G to D, you keep repeating it. one is just saying that 8 days a week. You repeat it 3 times. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. And then it goes to the same thing that we had in the intro. Except that just on that last one, that just D add 9, just strum it and let it ring. All right, so it is a classic track. Obviously, you can't go wrong with the Beatles, one of their great tracks. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.